Danica Patrick will undoubtedly go down as one of the greatest female drivers in motorsports history. She won a race with IndyCar. She competed in NASCAR 5 full-time seasons and earned 7 top 10 finishes, including 8th place in the 2013 Daytona 500, where she also started on the pole. The 39-year-old wrapped up her trailblazing career in 2018, when she raced in both the Indianapolis 500 and Daytona 500. Since retiring, Patrick has been involved in numerous business ventures completely unrelated to racing, including a vineyard, a candle company, and a podcast, where she visits with guests from varying backgrounds. She's also stayed connected to racing, working in a variety of broadcasting roles. In the last year, she worked the Indianapolis 500 for NBC, the first 2 SRX Series races on CBS, and concluded her 2021 broadcasting schedule in Austin, Texas, covering the U.S. Grand Prix with Sky Sports. Interestingly, NASCAR wasn't on her schedule. That all changed this year when Fox announced Patrick would be one of the drivers in a rotational lineup of guest analysts, joining Clint Bowyer and Mike Joy in the booth for a couple of races during the West Coast swing at Las Vegas and Phoenix. This past weekend, Patrick completed her 2-race broadcasting stint with the network. Reviews of her performance on social media were mixed. However, one prevailing thought among many NASCAR fans was that the former driver referenced IndyCar a few too many times throughout both Cup Series broadcasts.
I actually think that the most competitive teammate to teammate is probably Formula One, then IndyCar, because the cars are in IndyCar are very, very similar. In NASCAR, the crew chiefs make a really big difference, but the cars are generally more similar. So I think in NASCAR, it's actually the most friendly.
On Sunday in Phoenix, her former Stewart-Haas Racing teammate Bowyer patiently listened to another one of her remarks about IndyCar, then finally spoke up and voiced the feelings of many NASCAR fans.
I used to pull this move in IndyCar every now and again at short tracks where I'd come out of the corner and I'd get a little bit of a run, but I'd dart out so that in the mirror I'd fill their mirror real quick and it looked like I got a better run on them than I really did.
Yeah,
and they gave me a lane.
Those space shuttles over there, I don't know, that doesn't work over here in this good race, this real racing of NASCAR. How about that? Huh? IndyCar. No, I love it. I'm teasing.
Race fan's a race fan.
There's an old saying that there's always a little bit of truth behind every just kidding, or in the case of Bowyer, just teasing. He may have been teasing Patrick, but there was undoubtedly a kernel of truth in what he had to say when sharing his thoughts about real racing. Stating that he was only joking about the comment was an obvious attempt to soften the blow. Patrick laughed it off, but more importantly, she got the message. She didn't use any more IndyCar references the rest of the broadcast.